Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to another brand new video. And welcome back, and always welcome back to another brand new video. And once again, I am Devin-Foxy, remastered again. And it's time that I'm going to be reacting to is Pico's permission slip. So, before I react to this video, please be sure to give this video a like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, and pretty much that will be appreciated, and hopefully you guys consider to enjoy this video. And by the way, is that hope you guys are excited as I am, because by the way, this will have like 4 characters in this video, which will make it twice interesting of this video, which will probably be very well done here. So the only ones I probably would know is that, pardon me. So right now I can say that the only one I would probably say is that the only ones who are going to be in this video is Pico, Darnell, Nini, and then Tank Man, and then in this case, Tank Dad, at least, which will still be Tank Man at least. So that still probably will count exactly. Which clearly that there's been something like that, I guess, but whatever. But never mind. So hope you guys actually do again enjoyed this video, and without any further ado, is that I hope you guys are excited as I am. And oh, by the way, subscribe to the original person if you have or have not. I recommend you consider doing that, and that'll be appreciated. And then of course it'll be pretty nice if anybody is going to subscribe to the original person, which I recommend doing. So for right now, hope you guys are excited as I am. And will this video kind of be funny? Well, the answer to that question is that, oh yeah, it probably will be funny, and it'll probably be hilarious as heck, which we'll probably consider to be hilarious, so pretty much. And just so you guys don't know exactly, is that we're just going to see how funny this is, which I actually will think it is kind of funny. And also, the question, by the way, from the comment I actually did got, by the way, was that, like what probably would be my opinion about the Epstein, exactly, of Jeffrey Epstein. Well, before we actually do continue along this reaction, is that I probably will explain why, and just say this question that, again, I probably will say this, which I don't want to make this to the point where it gets to what exactly, but let me just say is this question is that, Jeffrey Epstein, huh? Well, my question and my response to this question out exactly about Epstein is that, again, I think Jeffrey Epstein deserves to be thrown in jail. Now, why is this question a little bit less relevant to the point of the reaction video time? Well, let me just say this: that, well, Jeffrey Epstein. Sorry, I'm just trying to clear my throat, but let me just say this. So, Jeffrey Epstein deserves to be thrown in jail. And why is that? Well, he literally was being like a perv exactly, or pretty much like being a pedo exactly, which he probably recently did at his own White House whenever he was just getting along with the president, which, by the way, I do agree with the president that good. He shouldn't be going to his island. Zero. Zero. Seriously, it would have been a 0-0. That that would be pretty bit appreciated for that, for the president, that he would have did exactly was not go to the island of, by the way, which would make things a lot more nuts and insane, which, by the way, I actually do agree that Trump, by the way, shouldn't be going to his island, that is Epstein exactly, and he does have the right that he probably wouldn't want to go there either, because it's good that he actually said that he pretty much would want Jeffrey Epstein kicked out of his own party exactly, which that's actually pretty bit better. Which I know he did get along with some ways along with it, but let's just say that hopefully it wouldn't be the same thing as that ever again. And yeah, that kind of is a little bit hard to believe that on some occasions to say, which, I probably wouldn't be saying anything about the file or anything. I wouldn't say anything about any of that either, which all I'm saying is that I would probably go from less and less of the talk exactly of, not doing the insult or anything, but let's just say is that one fact in particular is this question is that at least hopefully he did a good job. That Trump did at least a bit of an okay job to probably deal with Jeffrey Epstein, just to probably like say is like, not even to go in his own and go to his island in his house, which again, it's just pretty stupid in my opinion. It's just pretty stupid. Like again, the fact is, by the way, at least he made the right decision and just put a stop to it exactly, and at least did something. Which am I pretty proud of what Trump was doing? Yes, I probably was, because the fact is, by the way, that he was taking like Jeffrey Epstein was literally trying to be a pervert, and then of course trying to be a pedophile, which was disgusting. Which seriously, he was like literally gonna take freaking girls, like underage. Like that's disgusting. Like seriously, this is a good reason why I don't like that either. And so does Trump. Like, bruh, it's just disgusting. Like, I know it's like relevant. Like, I know it's like old relevancy. I know I get the old relevancy thing, which to be all fair and odds, that yes, we get it. It's like old. I understand that, which, I'm just trying to make my opinion as I go exactly and just say is that I think the president is right and he deserves to probably be correct exactly that Jeffrey Epstein is just a disgusting weirdo, that he's just like disgusting as hell. And also, the question is, would anybody else would have done that question like what he would have did? The answer to that question is that seriously, the answer is no. Like if you catch somebody doing it, then you know you're gonna get effing caught. Like Jeffrey Epstein was gonna get freaking get his ass caught by Trump anyway. So seriously, it's just wrong, disgusting, and it's just so freaking stupid. Like nobody else would have not done it. Like that's disgusting. Like seriously, it's just so weird. Like literally. So, anyway, as in for like 8 minutes, I hope you guys actually do, in fact, kind of understand what I'm talking about. Like, it is disgusting and it's just so stupid. And I could probably say I couldn't care less about Epstein, which, seriously, I would not be siding with a pedo or siding with a disgusting weirdo that actually would have done something like that. Like, it's just nasty, it's just wrong, and it's just disgusting. Like, completely disgusting. So, that's just my fact of the story here, that it's just weird, dude. It's just weird. Like, come on. It's just weird. Like, nobody else would have not want to go on for this, for that, though. Like, that's just disgusting and weird. So, anyways, if you guys actually do again want to skip this timestamp all the way to the where the video is going to be start to play exactly, then just go ahead and skip it. But feel free to skip, or if not, that's fine. Which I couldn't even care less about exactly. So, opinion is opinion, and fact is a fact. So again, that's just why I'm just trying at least to have the balls to say something and just go on and say what I need to say, which, I actually did respect the person's question exactly, which I did answer that question for the person, and I said was that Jeffrey Epstein deserves to be thrown in jail. Or maybe, in fact, that there could probably be somewhere in the middle, which, like I said, I don't even care about pedos, which I don't even give complete two shits, or even literally get two freaking F's in exactly, which I don't even care. It's just disgusting. And in fact, nobody should even be siding with any of that. It's just disgusting, and it's just a new weird way of saying it's like, oh, looks like we're gonna have a different way of another different party. Well, it's just freaking weird. Like, I literally would say this already. It's just stupid. It's disgusting. It's creepy as shit. And it's literally stupid. So, let's just not make this as a whole debate for like the next 10 minutes or so, for like near 20 or something. But there probably will be a few explanations in the end. And there probably will be some switchbacks a little bit from that, of course. Which, at least I probably won't make that as that for long for that exactly. So, now, it is time to do this reaction video. It's time to get this over with. And also, by the way, please be sure to subscribe to the original person and the original creator and support the original video. That way, again, you guys absolutely will not miss a single video that comes onto this channel. And for a lot more coming around in the future and a lot of great things nearby. So, hopefully, again, you guys might as well enjoy this video too. So, without further ado, it's time to get this over with, and it's time to start the video. And also, by the way, if you guys have not checked out my other news stream, by the way, then I recommend you check it out. And also, it's about top fans. I think it's about top fans. That I did explain that on the last stream, by the way. If I were you guys, go ahead and check out that stream, by the way, that I made recently. And I was kind of explaining on and on about top fans, which, by the way, I'm just new to that. And just fully kind of a little bit explained and did a little bit explanatory just to kind of explain what that even is. But pretty much. So, enjoy the video. Let's react to this. And you guys will see pretty much the time skip exactly that you'll probably recently will see anyway on the timestamp. So, without further ado, let's get this reaction on with today. And let's do this in 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Okay, guys, before we go inside, there might be a chance that my dad's drunk, so just don't make eye contact with him, okay?
Hey, kiddo, welcome home.
Hey.
Bruh, I love the fact when Tank Man is just being a tank dad. Look what he looks like. What? Bruh. That is interesting as hell, man. That is like literally interesting. Like, what was this going on? Oh, what is going on, bruh? Hilarious.
Hey, kiddo, welcome home.
Hey, Dad.
My bad.
So, we have this trip coming up, and I need you to sign something.
Oh, you finally enlisting?
What? Enlisting? Bruh. What? Enlisting? What? That is kind of hilarious as hell, and it's hilarious as shit, but that's kind of funny. Like, enlisting? Why? Yeah, that I think I'd have to say to believe it's just kind of funny, but hell, that's actually pretty funny.
No, I'm not. It's a school
I can't
field trip,
believe
Dad.
I raised such a wuss.
It's such a wuss. Oh my god. I think Tank Man actually still remains hilarious as hell, which I think I do believe it's just kind of funny. What should I say in this case is Tank Dad. Man, seriously, I have to say it's funny. Continue.
God. Please just sign the damn slip. Dad? Hello? Dad?
Did he?
What? Who's there? I'll fucking kill you. I'll kill you.
Well, put the gun down, Dad. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's what this is. Oh, I
LOL.
thought I was doing something.
Just sign
Anyways, what did you want?
Sign the damn slip, Dad.
Just
sign
here, give me the thing. Any of you kids got a pen?
I got one on me.
You know, this guy's nice.
Oh,
You know what?
no.
You know who's not nice to me?
Oh, God.
My
here we go.
bitch son over here. He's not.
My bitch son. Wow. My bitch son. Bro, this is like hilarious. No effing way. I mean, seriously, I do respect both sides in general, but damn hell no way. I mean, I did want to get a tiny. I definitely would want to get a good laugh out of it, but bruh, it's just no way that Tank Dad actually said that. Like, oh my lord. No, really, my lord, that's hilarious. Like, what was that? Like, what the hell was that? But just remember, I'm literally on both sides here from Tank Man and then Pico at least, which, oh my lord, I can't believe I find that funny. Like, I sincerely think I believe that's funny, so, man, hilarious. And just as in for another fact I was also about to say too exactly is that Darno literally reminds me of Darwin. Like, he literally reminds me of a voice exactly that was almost close to know that, but it actually is. I'm like, wow, I never knew that, but until then I figured out I actually knew it. I was like, damn. Okay, damn. Damn. Oh, damn, damn, damn. That is interesting of damn. And of course, we'll still continue along back with the video. And yeah, let's just continue back the video.
You know what? You know who's not nice to me?
Oh god, here
My
we go.
bitch son over here. He's not nice. He says mean things about me, and it hurts my feelings.
Damn. Ow.
Signature.
Oh, this ought to be hilarious as so many things ever. But this one, I really gotta laugh here. Hilarious video. I mean, literally hilarious. Like, this right here, Tank Man's actually doing. I mean, I thought this is a submarine. I thought it was like a submarine, but I guess not. It's just like, I thought it was a submarine for a minute, but it's just a tank. I forgot. Like, this almost would have reminded me of those, like, two people being connected to a submarine instead. But unfortunately, it's just a regular tank. Oh, the irony, bruh. It's just too funny. Like, who knew Tank Man gets a lot of good hilarious credit of jokes. Really, I have to say that's funny. Really funny.
Signature.
That's
All
not
right.
a signature.
This should be good enough.
Dad,
How
they're
forged
gonna
my
think
dad's
I
signature?
drew over this.
Why? It's on every single document I have. Here.
Damn! Oh my god! Oh, here we go again. Woohoo! Oh, this video is like the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like, seriously, I'm giving this a effing 10. Like, a literally fucking 10 out of 10. Oh, this ought to be like the best and hilarious shit I've ever seen. Pico's permission slip. Really, this ought to be like funny. Like, man, Tank Man actually needs to be a comedy man. Like, he starts needing to do more good jokes. Just like this, but funnier. Like, I imagine the creator make that joke. Like, that ought to be a riot, man. That ought to be a riot. But whatever, though. I mean, I just was making that as a joke, or making that as a, pretty much something that would probably be like a reminder or something, but whatever, who cares? So, driver's license. Okay, so it says John Captain, known as Johnny Captain Utah. Alright, so it's like 323 WGLEN Side Avenue, PA, and of course, yeah, blah 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 blah, exactly, and yep, the same writing he did on the signature. Okay, then continue.
For this,
Why? It's on every single document I have. Here.
there's no way in hell you signed, son of a bitch. Thanks. We're gonna go now.
Pico, you forgot the back.
Oh no! He forgot the back. Like, no shit. Like, good point there, Needy. Like, seriously, I couldn't just get any more laughing out of Tank Man for a little bit until I find it more funnier, so... Oh, man. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm just having a good laugh day out of it, but I'm just seriously just thinking it was funny, so hey, I mean, if I was here for laughing, then I was here for seeing how jokes are funny from Tank Man here, so just couldn't get past by it, but it's just still funnier to laugh to. And also, man, dude, Pico's face is right there. Like, yeah, I mean, I still kind of side with Tank Man and Pico, though, but at least I'll find Pico at least a bit impressive here, just to kind of go on. Says like, Dan, you need to sign the freaking permission slip, and he says like, there's no way that son of a bitch. Okay, enough laughing here, but I might pause a few different clips out of this one, but let's continue here.
Thanks. We're gonna go now.
Pico, you forgot the back. He has to sign the back slip too.
It's fine. Just sign the paper, Dad, before I lose my mind.
Why don't you get Steve to do it?
Steve's not here right now, is he?
Oh yeah, I did sign the thing, and I told him to go out and get something. I don't remember. Probably more alcohol. Here you go. Is that it? Can I get back to watching my totally cool war movies and nothing else?
Yeah, thanks.
So,
right.
You taking your dad with you? Cause it is a family trip.
I'm not taking him anywhere!
What?
Damn! Oh my god, I love it when Darnell said this one. He literally said by saying, he's like, yo, aren't you taking your dad with you? Because it's a family trip. Wow. I'm like, wow. Oh, there ain't no way. Wow, I'm having a good ride as myself I am. You know, I'm absolutely as hell. I'm enjoying this video a lot. And also, by the way, I'll actually make the opinion anyway. Well, it just pretty much showed on Take Man's TV, so let me just go ahead and say this question for a little bit for out loud, exactly for some people to kind of know what I'm going to refer to and say is this, which, you know, I'm not just going to be the one doing the offended here exactly. It's just that, okay, let me just go ahead and kind of go on and explain here exactly is that, let me say this, frankly, and let me just say this. So, the ship between Tank Man and Steve. Alright, so let me go ahead and make the explain here and maybe like explain and jump on the gun here exactly and just say this is that, well, let me just say this, that, well, this is just only about character. It has nothing to do about real life question on that one. But just let me say this one. So, okay. Tankman and Steve. Alright. So, when it comes to Tankman and Steve, I know that they're like good partners exactly. I know they're like good partners and also know how to like doing command and war exactly and also do other shit. But, let me just say this, that I don't kind of ship Tankman or Steve anyway. I don't kind of ship them, which, I mean, people have opinions by saying it's like, oh, Tankman deserves to be shipped with Steve exactly, but to my answer is that no. I'm sorry, but no. I mean, the answer to that question is no. I do not kind of ship Tankman and Steve being a thing, which I know it might recently be a different quota or a different way of explaining it, but I respect the Tankman and the other Tankman's like sexuality and other shit, which I understand that perfectly. I understand that, but I just don't want like things to be like overreactive exactly by saying it's like, oh, he admits he likes that. The answer is that no, I did not say any of that. That's backwards shit. That's backwards talk, buddy. That's just not how that works. But let me say this frankly. So again, I think Tankman and Steve would probably prefer to be friends. They prefer to be friends and co-friends, exactly, which I kind of prefer them being that kind of way around. But let's just say that I kind of prefer them being friends. But as in for Tankman, by the way, I kind of prefer him being shit with Nini, and then also then with the only question around is that I kind of prefer Tankman X Nini, I think, which I know they both have like similar ways, like having interactions with each other, which I kind of know the understanding with that one, and saying is like, oh, they probably are like interactions, which they seem to be are to have interactions with each other, and the answer is that yes, Tankman and Nini both likely neutrally despite each other for some quite a time by any chance again. It's just that they were made wanting to keep like most of that a secret exactly from I don't know. Pico's other version of himself, I think, was just a different one, but it doesn't look like Pico, but it just looks even a scarier, crappy version of him. But let's just say, by any chance now, exactly, is that I kind of prefer two ways on at it exactly. It's just having Tankman X Nini ships and then Pico X Nini ships. I kind of prefer those being a thing exactly with like both of them being shipped with Nini anyway. I kind of prefer that better exactly. Which I mean, Steve would have like preferred being shipped with Tank Girl or something. I don't know, but it probably was or wasn't a thing exactly or whatever. But it remains to be a little bit of like a gender bend or something. But again, I'm not here to explain about what gender bends even are, but gender bends are like a different alternative versions, like, just like a switch thing exactly, which might be a little hard to explain what that even is, but, that's just what I'm wanting to kind of go on for and just say that question, so there you go. And I did explain about the ship between Tankman and then Steve. I kind of prefer them being friends. I kind of prefer them being as friends slash co-friends. That's why I kind of prefer better. So, if anybody doesn't want to be feeling a bit bad about that, then hey, this is just my reason of saying is that I kind of prefer Tankman being shit with Nini, and then of course Pico being shit with Nini anyways. So, I mean, at least it's not like pretty much something going on with that either way, but that's fine, which I can respect both ways on it. So continue the video.
You taking your dad with you? Because it is a family trip.
I'm not taking him anywhere!
What did you say?
It's a family trip?
Hold on.
You calling someone?
Yeah. Hey, Steve, could you, go follow the kid around or something tomorrow? I don't really, I just want him off my back for a little bit, All right. See you when you get home, sweet cheeks. Steve's gonna take you tomorrow or whatever. I can't be bothered.
Okay. Great, thanks. Can we go now?
Yeah. Get out. I have nothing left for you. There's nothing left for you here.
Oh God!
Stop shoving me! Ow!
Get it.
Wash
get
your
out.
hand!
LOL. I'm like, seriously, LOL. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Let me fix that for a minute. Give me a sec. Sorry, sometimes the mouse is going to be a little stupid, but don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It just seems a little stupid with the mouse sometimes, but, it's kind of a little stupid. So, anyway, I was not going to meant to click that exactly. I did not meant to click that exactly or let the video play something different, but sorry. Very much likely. Sorry. So, yeah. Now, let me just say this right now and just go on and with the bat here and say this, that this video is hilarious. Like, I wonder why I find this funny, but I just kind of do find it funny. So the question is, by the way, is just that how funny was this video? It was hilarious. The best thing I've ever watched. Which, I mean, I know it was kind of a little bit the original or something, just like the original Pico stuff, which, I do have pretty much perspective things with like the Funkin animations and then also Pico animations too, which I do respect both anyway, which I know people might have a one-sided opinion on that question, which I understand that yes, Pico probably was the first exactly and then Boyfriend was the second exactly before the Funkin series was going on at it with, just like the whole game and animations and stuff that kind of focused on Boyfriend a bit exactly and Girlfriend, which again, I respect that. I know. Again, I truly respect on which side I respect, which I do exactly. But when it comes to the funniest videos I ever laughed to, then I seriously be laughing out of this, which I seriously will, but not in a mean way, but just in a funny and good way and positive way that I find it funny. But yeah. This video is just hilarious. Except pretty much the TV screen that showed up exactly by saying like, gonna get back to my super cool and awesome war movies. Wow, I take that as an ironic joke for him to say that. I'm like, tough shit. And I mean, no shit. Like literally no shit at all. Which I think that was kind of a funnier thing he ever said here too. Which, yeah. Like, pretty much. Like, I mean, I kind of prefer the boyfriend and girlfriend freaky way besides that on the TV screen, which, I mean, hey, we all get sometimes have a freaky way to go on with it, but that's fine. I mean, people get a freaky time with on that anyway, which, I'm fine with it, but like I said, man, at least I kind of respect most opinions anyway on some characters. I can respect some, but whenever I say I sometimes won't respect some, that means I probably won't respect some characters at most recently or frequently, but let's just say that I kind of prefer the boyfriend and girlfriend freaky way better besides the Take Man and Steve thing, which, I kind of am a little okay with Take Man and all, but let's just say I kind of prefer him still being shipped with Nini, and so does Pico as well, which I think I kind of prefer two characters shipped with Nini anyway, which that's fine, but if Tankman doesn't, then that's cool. I understand that, and I completely, again, do acknowledge to understand about Tankman, exactly about what his relationship would have been like with another character, which, I'd be okay with that, and I'd be fine with it, but, fair enough, though. Just fair enough. So, let's just say I hope you guys, again, do in fact enjoy this video, and please, remember, like always, is like, and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you guys absolutely will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And also, if anybody has ever told me about saying like, have you reacted to the Take Man series? The answer is no. I have actually not, by the way. I actually have not seen that, by the way, which, for one, I did saw this once, but not actually the second time, but let's just say I've not considered reacting to it like the full first time anyway of reacting to the Tank Man series, which no, I have not seen any of that, which, again, if I ever did see that video, or if I actually did recently react to it, then the only way I might have to do that is I might have to do some a bit of censoring, or maybe a little bit like the warning sign exactly, or put up like a warning thing exactly, which Sorry, I was laughing a lot, but at least I wasn't joking exactly or pretty much like that. But let me just continue on back and say this exactly is that no, I have not actually reacted to the Tank Man series, which I might either have to put a warning sensor exactly, or maybe just like a warning text exactly by saying is like the following warning will have like will have like full warning with cussing and swearing and most likely anything that goes around exactly or whatever, but you know, that's just pretty much the warning sign I actually would have done exactly. But just want to let everybody else know that no, I've not reacted to the full Tank Man series and stuff, which I know there might be a few bit of some here and there, like some funny there and some not funny there, which I again will respect that frequently and I will understand that, but again, no, I have not actually, and I mean not actually had seen the Take Man series. So again, no, I have not seen it. So that's pretty much most of you guys' questions. So no, I've not seen it. And let me just get back to the Epstein thing already, since I might have to switch it anyway, and then may switch it back. So the more important question is at least the president did the right thing exactly and considered doing the right thing, which I probably would have said this is that at least he actually was correct for once exactly and was fully right, which, I will say this, at least he didn't have to go to his island, which was actually a better way that he didn't want to do that. So that's good, and I appreciate that. And I'll even actually give 2 thumbs up anyway, just for being an amazing president, though, which it seems awesome. I actually will appreciate to say how awesome that is, which, yeah, to this time, I think it was awesome. So, yeah, pretty much. So, that's just like a few couple words and just have to say that, which, good. At least he did the right thing, and actually, at least he didn't go to Epstein's Island, which, good. He doesn't want to go there, which I think that was the best choice that he ever would have done. So, yeah, it's just kind of my opinion and just kind of my fact by saying is that, at least he was right for once that he shouldn't have been going to that island because seriously, it's just like full of freaking weirdo, exactly like a freaking weirdo, exactly, which, I have to say it was only Epstein's that's the weirdo, which I'm just pointing out exactly that Epstein's the weirdo, which I understand that him and Epstein have like somewhat of a just have like a bit of a talk thing, exactly like a friendship thing, or just have like an understanding ship reason or something. But let me just say this: that I kind of say this that he at least Trump was like an amazing dude. Exactly, I mean, good. Like that's a good thing. Why he probably would have like been the best choice for the man that actually would have said was like being actually having common base for a bit, like having like common sense and actually full likely have like a common sense like a reason of choice that he actually does have like a good perspective choice, which I actually will say that I actually do agree with the guy. I actually do agree. And let me just say this too, by the way, that at least I have like a few good agreements or a bit of disagreements, by pretty much Trump exactly sometimes that I might agree or disagree about, which, there are things that might be, at least I have some sense about it, which, that's just all I would say too exactly, but whatever. So, let me just like switch back to the point of this reaction anyway, so let me just switch back to this anyway, so yeah, this whole video was hilarious, and oh, I forgot that Steve was gonna like go get something, which Tankman did said that, or Tank Dad said that, but I'm like, wow, like it is kind of already funny though. Which seriously, that actually is already funny. Which to the fact right now, I think that was funny. Like it was literally hilarious. Like the only thing I find that hilarious and super funny was that he actually said was that like, well, that Steve went to go get more alcohol or something. I'm like, wow, what? I'm like, what the heck? But I'm like, no idea, man. Like, considering again, no idea. So, anyway, that's just my explanation, and that's just what I might have to talk about here exactly. Which, if people do, feel free to skip the timestamp. Which I mean, everybody is allowed to skip it or not skip, because I mean, hey, I mean, the question is, by the way, for like whenever there's like a comment or something like that by saying is like, but the question is that, by saying is like, if you actually commented, then why even comment? That's pretty much the point. I mean, people do have an opinion or whatever they want exactly by saying is like, oh, free feeling allowed to comment or not comment at all, which that's fine. So hey, I respect that. But the question is like, if someone actually like says something like, "Oh, since someone like a disagreement," then hey, like I said again, it's just just be a bit nice, just be a little bit respectively nice, even if it is or not pretty much likely anyway. But seriously, again, that's pretty much all I would say by now. So let's just say this, and I hope you guys actually do again enjoy this video and pretty much. So, without any further ado, like I said again, that I'm just wanting to say about the good side about what most likely that most other people would have did exactly while being a president, exactly, which I'm only wanting to say something nice, not say something mean, which like I said, I only focus on the good, not the negative way around. But whenever there comes to a time, whenever I say something nice or say something a bit not so much, then hey, I can have agreements and disagreements at some points, because I mean, hey, that's what everybody has. Is pretty much likely different ways around it. So that there I can probably just say here. So anyway, let's just say this is in this reaction right now that I think this again was already funny, and also, yeah, I will kind of respect the guy that actually said that. Well, he actually was a bit kind of okay right here, so I think this was kind of just funny in general. So, lol. Like, yeah, lol though. And then, as in from Pico's side, by the way, I kind of do respect a bit of Pico's side for a little bit, whenever he actually had a bit of agreements or disagreements, though. But yeah, at least I could give like one or a few interesting things about that for a minute. But pretty much. So, without further ado, everybody, is I hope you guys again enjoyed this video, and like always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you guys absolutely, and I mean absolutely, will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And also, by the way, just in fact, I hope you guys actually definitely did, by the way, enjoy my last stream. So if I were you guys right now, go ahead and check it out, because I actually did say and I did explain about what the top fans exactly, that I actually did probably did in fact take a look at it. So there you go. I mean, there you go. So that's probably what I want to point out there too. So that's probably what I want to point out. And then, just as it for another fact that, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and pretty much. So there you go. And I'll definitely pretty much say this about another question too before we even do in fact get on out of the way. So let me just say this, that by the way, like there is like pretty much something that might be going along with like the 13th of August or whatever, that it's just like, oh, it's about like YouTube like changing about their thing exactly about like, oh yeah, I mean pretty much there's like some people talking about it anyway, but I mean that's gonna probably be saved for another topic, either a reaction video, like either for a reaction video or might be for a stream, which I think it will be only for a stream, I guess. But that's just probably what I would say right now. But to some people right now, I probably say I might agree with some people, which I probably will say this in fact that, yeah, I hope that, I hope some people actually would say and do kind of stand along up to that, by the way, for a little bit, and just says that, oh, some things might not kind of look good exactly for some parts exactly from which side it will be, but that's just kind of what I would say right now, but whatever. So for right now, I'll say this, is I hope you guys in fact enjoyed this video. So remember, the 4 things you guys might as well have to do is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you guys absolutely and I mean absolutely will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And just in fact, by the way, that I was in the county fair, by the way, that I went to the Clark County Fair, and I have to say that, bro, the Clark County Fair was just pretty damn good, which it was pretty good. I actually had an amazing time over there. I mean, seriously, it just got way better. Like not only got way better, but I think it actually was pretty amazing. So yeah, at least for me, by the way, actually, it was pretty nice. And want to know why it was pretty nice over there? Well, let me explain this too. So, when I was in the Clark County Fair, by the way, y'all, whenever I was there, I'm like, yeah, I was having like a good damn time. I was just like having a good time over there, and I was like, damn, I was actually having a pretty good time over there. Like, considering I was actually having a good time over there. Like, how many rides I was on there? I think I was pretty much enjoying some rides. But, I mean, I actually did enjoy some good enjoyment rides, which, I was like with a few girls, by the way, on the rides, just the way on the same age as me, which, I was talking about like, some girls are like the same age as me, by the way. Like, for some girls, by the way, I was on the rides, a few rides I was on exactly. Like, they were pretty being super nice. Like, they were being nice. They were being like kind of okay, exactly. I mean, they're like being very nice, exactly. Like, fully nice and pretty much a bit nice. So, that's what I would want to say too. That I actually did, in fact, enjoy amazing good rides that I was on, by the way. And yeah, so I was definitely being on some rides, y'all. I was pretty much being on the rides. I was with like, like 5 or 6 or 7 girls, by the way, that were on the rides, which, it didn't have to do anything with my like relationship or anything. It didn't have to do with that either, which, they were being super nice. They were being cool. They were just like being awesome. Like, like always, like the usual. Like they were pretty much being okay, which they were like okay and all, which that's fine. But, at least I was being super cool, which, I was just trying to get some good laughs and get a little bit of nice interactions with some people, at least, Like, they were being cool, they were being nice. That's what I probably would rather say. Like, those would be a round of, like, good people to actually be respective in my only way to say it, which, I do get along pretty well, exactly, very well with, exactly. Like, I mean, that was pretty the best time I ever had. Exactly. It was like barely like 6 or 7 that I enjoyed the ride. Like, a few rides exactly, like on a few different rides I was on exactly. Even if it did have to come with partners exactly, which, I was kind of like a single rider the whole time, which I was actually a single rider. Like, like there was like a few girls that actually did join me on the ride, which, I did have like a few good talks with some people exactly. Which, the one time I was actually on the ride on the twister or something or whatever. I mean, not the twister. I was talking about like whatever exactly that spins around exactly like a circle, which was just like a little average circle, which I couldn't probably explain what the name even was in the beginning. But I mean, there was like one person actually did talk to me, by the way, exactly. That actually said, by the way, it was like you know, was telling me about saying, he's like, oh, have you been on this ride before? And I'm like, yeah, I did, by the way. It was like literally like Oaks Park, but even a different similar way on the ride, which was kind of different, which I did explain to the person by saying, is like, oh, yes, I have. I actually did, by the way. Like, I was in Oaks Park, and the person said, was like, oh, okay. Like, and also, we pretty much didn't scream the whole thing exactly. I mean, it was about like the thing that didn't spin around too often. I mean, a few others did spin around, but at least I was like, well, at least that considers to call me lucky, which I didn't scream. Basically, I was like, yeah, at least I didn't scream, but that's cool. I mean, at least I didn't scream along on the way on the ride, which at least I didn't kind of scream on, by the way. But a few other ones I did at least, which was just crazy. So yeah, pretty crazy though. Very again, pretty crazy. So, just trying to like clear my throat exactly without my throat being damaged. So, anyway, let me just continue on back on a few other ones that, well, at least I was on the Scorpion ride. That I was at least on the Scorpion ride, and there were like 2 girls, by the way, that also was on the ride, which they were also being nice too. Exactly, that they were being very nice, which there are like some times that there might be a few good people exactly that I might appreciate too, even if I probably was being nice, which I was actually being nice along the way. Like, at least I actually did have fun exactly, and I was pretty strong to like spin the scorpion wheel exactly. And I was being pretty bit strong by saying like, go Devin, I was like, I was just about to say the word by saying it's like, go Devin, or pretty much like my own song, by the way, or a little bit of a different version of Pico's song, by the way, by saying it's go Pico, yeah, oh thing. But it probably would have been me by saying it's like, go Devin, yeah, oh. Which, yeah, by the way, by any chance, again, that probably would have been pretty sick, but I could have said something, but I was kind of focused with spinning the wheel, by the way, which, at least I probably was keeping my amazing cool streak on, exactly, which I was pretty much being awesome, which, the one good reason why I actually enjoy the ride with, like a few women, exactly, that's pretty cool, I actually just like keep my streak going and just keep my base streak going, exactly, and keep my cool on, exactly, like every day, which, you know, I'm pretty nice with some people, exactly, as long as I'm cool with some other people. Even if I have a different perspective on some other perspectives, then hey, at least call me cool, exactly, call me perspective coolness or something, but whatever. So, that's just my story, and that's just all I want to talk about the story about the Ferris. I was talking about, like, about the county. I was talking about like the Clark County or something, exactly, on the rides or something. Which I did not meant to say the Ferris wheel. Hey, they're all no single riders, which that's kind of BS already still, which it still is BS, which, yeah, definitely need to get like either two people, like a partner or stuff. Which, by the way, I was really wanting to have fun on the Ferris wheels, but no, it considers to still be the same topic over and over and over about some suicide thing or something like that. About that Ferris wheel thing that somebody had to suffer there. Like, they were like all no single riders. Like, it's just kind of stupid in my opinion. Which it's stupid though. Which, yeah, I wish that some fairs would have not probably would have done or whatever would have not done it, but yeah, I guess that's probably their choice or whatever, but I'm not here to brag on that one, so consider not to brag on it that much. But anyways, it's time I end the video. It's time I wrap the video around exactly and finish it anyway and just end the reaction. So for now, everybody, I hope you guys do in fact enjoy this video. So the 4 things you guys have to do anyway is like and comment and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified. And by the way, by any chance, the rides were pretty amazing. The rides were good. And the rides were even fun, exactly. Even hell, the rides were good. Like, really good. And then, just in the fact, I did see a concert, by the way, while I was there. Exactly, I probably saw it was like Bad to the Bone, exactly, which I think it was George something, basically. And there was also the Destroyers band. I think it was like the Destroyers, which were pretty okay. But, some songs I could be respecting, and some songs I could or wouldn't be respecting some. But, at least I think some were okay, exactly, about the songs, which were a bit okay. So that's kind of what I was thinking, and that's what I was saying. So there you go. Anyway, I'll see you guys again in the next time, and then for the next video. And don't forget that I'll actually will do another stream coming up soon. That's around like what I mentioned on the post anyway. That will probably be soon happening. So I probably will say this. I'm at least making one reaction video anyway, so that's probably what I'm doing right now. And as in for a fact, I hope you guys do in fact enjoy this video. So please remember is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you guys absolutely will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And also, in fact, I think I have to say that I was actually having a great time, like the best time I ever had, which, seriously, I actually had fun for once. At least something was better. Like, seriously, it just keeps getting better and better. Like, I'm not saying it's like not bad. I'm just saying it gets better and good, very good. Because, I was being awesome, exactly, being very awesome, exactly. Which, I just have like a thing, exactly, that's just like, like having like an era, exactly, or an aura, exactly, having like a cool perspective, personality of myself, exactly, just to enjoy, to have like amazing fun time with girls, exactly, just have like a great time, exactly, like, whoever called me lucky in the comments, I probably would be happy to hear that, exactly, by saying is like, yo, this dude's lucky, this dude's lucky to have some amazing time on the rides, like, that I would love to hear from the comments, by the way, very oftenly, just to hear that. But, just a little bit awesome to get me have a few good laughs in the comment for a bit. So, yeah. That, by the way, I'll be pretty respected for that. So, and also, by the way, no, I was not on the ride with some dudes exactly. That no, I was not on some rides with some other dudes exactly. I mean, some of them are kind of okay, but let's just say that I have like some perspective on some sides anyway, which I could probably be respecting. But at least it was kind of a bit better exactly to have like a few good rides with like I don't know, like 6 or 7, which were kind of okay. Like on some rides, exactly like they were all equals and divided by I don't know 1 or 2 exactly by either 1 or 2 exactly that comes around exactly in duos, trios, or squad, or whatever exactly. But that's fine either way that is. But anyway, it's time I end the video. It's time I finish it anyway. So without further ado, my name is Devin-Foxy, Remastered again, and I hope you guys, in fact, enjoyed this video. So remember, like always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. Thank you. Anyways, I'll see you guys for the next video. And like always, see you guys again next time. And don't forget, the stream is coming soon that I actually will have planned it, that I'll actually get the stream ready on the YouTube stream being ready. So whenever you see it being ready, then yes, it will be ready. And also, pretty much. So, like always, and I mean like every other always, I hope you guys in fact enjoyed the video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So take care, everyone. Have a good day and have an amazing day. And also, in fact, by the way, the county fairs were amazing. Like seriously, freaking amazing. Like literally amazing. Like very again amazing. So yeah, pretty amazing. So without further ado, I'll see you next time, and I'll definitely say this once again is that I'll see you guys next time. So my name is Devin-Foxy Remastered again, and I'll see you guys for the next video, and then for the next stream, which I meant to say is I'll see you guys on the stream, and I'll see you guys there on the whatever I had on the post exactly for whenever it's ready. And also, no, I have not forgot, and I definitely, certainly as hell, not forgot about it. So remember, if I say I don't forgot, then I didn't forget. So, without further ado, see you guys for the next stream, and see you guys next time like always. So take care, have a good day, and without further ado, see you next time, have a great day, and sign out, and peace out, and see you guys again next time. So thank you for watching, take care, see you next time. And also, bye-bye, see you later, and signing on out. Later, everyone, and see you next time. Peace on out. Bye-bye, everyone. See you guys for the next video. See you next time.